Can you expand on the potential benefits of marine carbon dioxide removal and any potential pitfalls? You know, we want to also know that we want to know not just the good, but the bad. This is one of those good, bad, and ugly movies. Expand on the potential benefits of marine carbon dioxide removal and any potential pitfalls to these ecosystems that are critical to coastal communities, such as my district, as I've described it, warm water Gulf of Mexico.
Right. So you already mentioned the seagrass project from University of Texas. I think one of the, in some ways, safer approaches are these conservation and restoration approaches, such as restoring damaged wetlands or protecting carbon-rich ecosystems, because these are systems that are already functioning biologically, and if they have the benefit of adding carbon as well as biodiversity and recreation fisheries, that's great. Where I think we have more concerns is where we're manipulating the biology in a way that's different than the natural state.
I was just thinking about that. In my district, in the Gulf of Mexico, we have a lot of oyster beds. And so I guess I'm 71 years old. I've grown up in a 20-mile radius all 71 years, although a lot of people consider I'm not really grown up. But so if it was working for oyster beds, and if the natural habitat was working, are we concerned that we're changing that level somehow?
Yeah, that is one of the concerns with adding, for example, adding alkalinity, that we haven't done as much work on the local effects of what's going to happen on the ecosystem. Over long time scales, as it gets diluted out, it's probably not as big of a concern, but locally at the distribution point, it might shock some of the organisms. And as Dr. Kapnick's talked about, there's a lot of work in NOAA on the acidification side, less so on the alkalinity enhancement side.